Hey, today we're going to talk about the three dimensions of leading with character through the tricycle effect. Character is the foundation of leadership, and the three dimensions of the tricycle effect framework can coach you to lead more effectively with your character skills. So, what is leading with character? Leadership isn't just about making decisions or telling others what to do. It's also about inspiring trust, setting a positive example, and making ethical choices. So, at the heart of great leadership is character. But what does leading with character mean, and how can you grow your own? Most importantly, the question is character coachable? The simple answer is yes. Character is coachable. And the reason it's coachable is because character is composed of habits. That's where coachability and the tricycle effect come into play. This framework is really simple to remember and explains how leadership relies on the three dimensions of character building to create a solid foundation for success and significance in life. This approach, using the tricycle image and metaphor, teaches us that leadership is like riding a trike. The front wheel, biggest wheel, the back wheels, two smaller wheels, both balanced, and the seat of courage work together to guide, balance, and propel us forward. So let's explore these three dimensions of character building and how they can transform your leadership. The first dimension is the character skills wheel. That's the front wheel. The front wheel represents character or character habits, which leads the way. It's impossible to steer properly without a strong front wheel. Character is the foundation of leadership because it earns trust and builds loyalty. The character skills wheel includes spokes like integrity, empathy, trustworthiness, respect, loyalty, and a lot more. Imagine leading a team at work. If your actions don't align with your words, your team will lose trust in you. On the other hand, when you show honesty and care, you earn their respect and their loyalty to create an environment and culture where people feel valued and trust even more. So, how do you build these character habit skills? So, first, you need to reflect on your actions and ask yourself, am I living up to my values? Do I practice integrity by keeping my promises and being honest? Do I show empathy by truly listening to others and considering their feelings? Unlike personality, character is not something you're born with. It's a skill that can be learned, practiced, and strengthened every day by making character skills character habits, making them your habits. As NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang said, character does not come out of intelligence. It comes from character. Greatness does not come out of intelligence. It comes from character. And character is not formed out of smart people. It's formed out of people who have suffered. So that's the first dimension, character. The second dimension is competence. The back two wheels on a trike are what I call the competence skills wheels. So these represent your competence, and they balance and support the whole leadership journey. These skills are divided into two categories. People skills, number one. Those things that compose the people skills wheel are things like communication, teamwork, leadership, relationships. People skills help us connect with other people, build strong relationships, and create a positive atmosphere in the team and workplace. The second is the technical skills wheel. We're all pretty familiar with the technical skills wheel. These are the specific abilities or expertise needed for your role, whatever it is in that company or in your family. Whether mastering a new software program or honing your craft, technical skills help you accomplish tasks effectively. We all know that technical skills are essential, but they mean little without strong people skills and character habits. Imagine being a brilliant programmer, but unable to work with your team or lead them effectively. Probably you know people like that. But true leadership requires a balance between these two wheels. As General Norman Schwarzkopf famously said, leadership is a potent combination of strategy, and character. But if you must be without one, be without strategy. Imagine that. A general who led us into one of the largest wars we've ever been involved with is saying that there is a potent combination of two things that comprise leadership. One is strategy and one is character. And you would think he would probably choose strategy as his number one importance in terms of leadership, but he doesn't. He says, if you have to be without one, be without strategy. His quote emphasizes that while technical expertise and strategic thinking are valuable, they're no substitute for a foundation built on character, skills, and character habits. So, how do we strengthen our competence skills? Right? How do we practice collaboration with other people, build those relationships, grow with others, solve problems together? Well, we need to actually practice those things and focus on clear and respectful communication with others. We need to stay open to learning new technical skills to improve our expertise. We need to develop technical and people skills alongside the character skills so that it creates well-rounded leadership approaches that we can use to overcome challenges and inspire others. The third dimension is the seat of courage. No tricycle is complete without the seat. In the Tricycle Effect, the seat represents courage, the ability to take bold actions, make tough decisions, and stand up for what's right. Courage supports you when the path ahead seems uncertain or unchallenging. Or even think about it, when we run into dilemmas. We need that courage to be able to sort out the situation and make the right decisions, right? Think about the decisions leaders face every day. It takes courage to speak up when something feels wrong, or to make a choice that others might not agree with, or to stay true to your values when faced with pressure. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It moves forward despite the fear. As leadership expert and my mentor Lee Ellis puts it, courage is leaning into the doubts and fears to do what's right, what you know is right, even when it doesn't feel natural or safe. So how do you strengthen that third dimension in a seat, the seat of courage? How do you strengthen your courage? Well, first of all, take small steps outside your comfort zone. Learn from your failures and view them as opportunities to grow. Remind yourself of your why, the passion and purpose behind your actions and your goals. Courage gives you the strength to lead with character and use your competence skills effectively. Courage is the first and most important decision that drives the entire tricycle forward. It helps you navigate life's challenges and stay the course. And then there's another aspect to this, which is not one of the three dimensions, but is equally important. Actually, it is more important in some cases because it's the frame of the trike. The commitment and balance to be able to tie everything together, right? Committed to the character skills and growing our character habits. Making sure that our two back wheels on the tricycle are balanced. That commitment is important as well. So the tricycle frame ties everything together and it provides that structure and stability. The frame represents your commitment to balancing all three dimensions: character, competence, and courage. And without that balance, the tricycle ride is not very smooth and probably fails to move in the right direction or with the right amount of speed. Leadership isn't just about focusing on one skill or trait or habit. It's about ensuring all aspects of the tricycle work in harmony. For example, having courageous or being courageous without character might lead to reckless decisions. Having technical skills without people skills might make you seem unapproachable. So balance is the key. John Maxwell emphasizes undeveloped character is the lid on a leader's influence. That means that no matter how skilled or courageous you are, without developing your character, your leadership will always hit a ceiling. Being intentional about growing your character skills and committing to a balanced framework ensures that every part of the tricycle works together in your life to maximize your potential as a leader. All right, so how do you stay committed, right? And this is going to be the tough part of riding the tricycle. Committed to set personal goals for growth in all three areas. I mean, we need to be technically competent. We have to be professionally competent in the people skill wheels. And we have to be really capable of growing and building our character skills, our character habits to be able to personally grow in our leadership. So we need to regularly assess too where we're thriving and where we need character growth and improvement. We all have struggles in our life. I've got tons of them, and I don't know which one to pick first sometimes. But we need to stay consistent in our actions and just keep taking small improvement steps every single day, even when it's hard. So we need to find our true north. Where does that compass lead us, right? And then courageously and vigorously stay the course. So I like to finish with this idea of what is success plus significance, or what is success versus significance in the tricycle effect. If you think of all the parts of the tricycle working together, you achieve more than just success. Then you achieve significance. So I like to say that success is about adding value to yourself while earning promotions or accolades. Significance is adding value to others, like inspiring your team, helping your community, caring for one of your workers, one of your team members, building and growing a healthy company culture, or leaving a positive legacy. The tricycle effect teaches us that leadership isn't just about climbing that ladder of success, right? It's about making a meaningful impact on the lives of others in our journey. And it's all about leading with character skills and character habits first as our solid foundation in life. So I want to encourage you to start building your leadership foundation today. Leadership's a journey. Every journey starts with a single step, one step, or in this case, a single turn of the tricycle's pedals. By focusing on character, competence, and courage, you can become the leader who inspires trust, earns loyalty, and creates lasting and meaningful change. Remember, character is your foundation of leadership, and it's never too late to start building your foundation of character habits and skills. In other words, growing our character skills into character habits will grow and develop our leadership influence ability with others in ways we otherwise could not do. Fred Keel, the CEO of KRW International, author of Return on Character, and his team have worked hard for many years doing the research and have shown that we can indeed quantitatively measure our character skills and habits, their impact, and their influence in the workplace. Fred subtitles his book, The Real Reason Leaders and Their Companies Win. He says this: we reveal our character all the time through observable behaviors and the way we treat other people. And as we mature, these character-driven behaviors become automatic reflexes, the character habits that express our guiding principles and beliefs. So it's paramount. It is absolutely paramount that as we grow our character habits and our character skills, if we're going to grow and develop as a leader, we have to make that a priority. We also need to commit to helping others around us grow and develop them by coaching character as the foundation of leadership. When we not only focus on ourselves, but also focus on coaching those around us, so that character is a foundation for all of us, then we become successful and significant, both in life. So what steps are you going to take today to lead and coach with character skills and character habits first? If you want to learn more about the Tricycle Effect and how to transform your leadership, check out Coachability and the Tricycle Effect book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and anywhere that books are sold. So I just want to encourage you, it's time to start pedaling towards success and significance. Let's grow our character skills and our character habits team. Trike on.